My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. Hello everyone, welcome to the Weekend Review where we recap the previous week and talk about anything extra. Now, since I was anticipating they were going... Oh, okay, straight into the recap. Alright, straight... Okay, after we'll talk about it, I guess. Alright. On Monday, I talked about Bound Attack and why, even if it is something that can work, quote-unquote, it's not that effective. And I basically just kind of go over its major flaw and weakness. I don't really believe in it or believe that it's really that effective. So if you want to see a video that goes over and explains where Bound can be useful, please check out that video. Also, you are going to notice it's going to get very meta in this video because actually I forgot to clip when we talked about the store and those. For Tuesday, it was a small chunk. So what small chunk was basically just single layers on the DB parts. And then after that, I went over my favorite right sparking combination, just something I like to use. Wednesday, we went over random booster Koro information. And keep in mind for these videos, especially with one that I'm working on, I cannot show the full pages, whatever. Anytime that I'm going to be showing it's either public or heavily modified to show for the video, where it's transformative, right? Thursday was Chain Kerbeus news and Gatling Dragon. In both of those cases, we got information, and keep in mind, I wasn't able to cover every single thing, right? For Friday, we basically just covered the parts and whatever. So that one was basically, so on Friday we got pictures of the parts, and what I was trying to mention before I got cut off was that we were anticipating they were going to do a video on the random booster stuff, but the thing is that they only released pictures of the parts, so that kind of screwed with us. So next weekend, we'll most likely set up for a weekend review live stream, and I was thinking what we'll probably do is it'll be a discussion on all the... If they release the video on both, then on both. If not, on just Kerbeus, I give my thoughts. I also talked about the rumor of, well, not really rumor. We were told from a source, apparently September is supposed to be an Air Knight DB Evo. And I kind of just gave my thoughts on the selection, the fact that they picked Air Knight, and talked about, you know, how could they execute it, whatever. And Saturday, I just tried to do a live stream. And keep in mind, we're trying to experiment and do more live streams. I should say up until the summer, you should see a lot more live streams. If we ever manage to go to Japan for a release or something, maybe we'll do a live stream just from the phone.
Hunting, Beyblade hunting.
Live hunting's a little bit more true. We'll see what we can do. If not, we always got the premieres. But yeah. So I want to move on and just talk about quick thoughts and whatever on... Oh, okay, never mind. Slow motion of the week. Almost forgot. We almost always forget. For those wondering, this slow motion of the week, since I thought we'd keep on theme, it'll be showing off how ineffective Bound Attack is when you throw it up against something. So we have Genesis Valtryek and Boom Kalzar. So in this, it's just to show how useless it is. And I know there'll be some that will say, well, actually, if you get these things on a dash, it could potentially work. And my counterpoint is kind of simple. It's just that why use that when you can just using something more consistent and effective? Like, I believe I read a comment, oh, well, actually, on Valkyrie 1 it works, but it's on dash. One, for starters, Valkyrie 1 on dash I'm already kind of iffy on, even if you do the best mold of it. I don't really understand picking the core over and literally anything else for attack that's more effective. Just hinders attack for me. That's why I always say, maybe for like stamina or defense stuff. Alrighty, next, speaking of Bound, alright, well that's a very good segue. Just to give my thoughts, we have Gatling Dragon. So this releases June 25th. Obviously, for those that pre-order on our shop, it would be the week after it releases.
Not 26, like I saw in a lot of places.
Yeah, no, not, obviously not. But with Gatling Dragon, I think the core is going to maybe be a replacement for Valkyrie 1. It seems, it probably, no, I would say it's easier to get than Savior. I would say so. Gatling seems to have the same gimmick as Tempest. I don't really think they're going to really change anything. If it's just it slides off and it doesn't awaken all the way then whatever. Or if it's literally exactly like Tempest, then yeah, either way. The use for this is going to be really simple. It's just going to be for stamina. And I do think that Gatling is probably one of my most anticipated, just because it seems like it'll be very fun to use for stamina. I don't really think it'll be used for attack. Also, Charged Metal Dash, fun driver, whatever. Then after for the random booster that releases right at the end of the month. For Drigger V2, I'm pretty excited. I still hope the side profile looks good and that it has good teeth. Wedge Dash, I don't really care about. High Eternal, I think could be pretty fun on DB bays. Eternal is already pretty short, so hopefully it will be fine. Also, the complaints of it maybe being similar to Revolve Speedstorm, I feel I don't really understand, because Revolve Speedstorm is thin and tall, this is thick and tall. There is a difference between the two, right? If something is this versus this, there is a difference for how it could destabilize. And very excited. Oh, also, very excited for the booster. Let's talk about D-Gear for a second. Now, I've seen some point this out. Now, I don't know if D-Gear, because I know there's little tabs right there. I don't know if it locks there so you can't have it free spin or something. I don't know. If it's just fixed for attack, then nothing really changes, to be quite honest. I think D-Gear will probably just get used for stamina combinations, and S-Gear will get used for attack. I think S-Gear, you can see, obviously has the better, more aggressive shape. And, yeah, you know, obviously we just to wait and see a month. And then after for Chain and Kerbeus, I think the core will be good. My final prediction probably for Chain, well actually, final will be after when we see it. My current prediction for Chain is probably just good as an equalizer against left, so another one. I don't think it'll be good for right spin stamina. Maybe you can think attack. I don't know, the shape's not really that crazy. It's not really that good. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe eventually comes out, maybe it's crazy. Fortress, hopefully it's heavy. And Yard Dash, you still can't convince me that thing is good. Thank God we have Atomic Dash. Thank you to TOMY from Prominence Valkyrie. So maybe I'll give it Atomic Dash or something. Maybe I'll do that. Congrats now to Jonas B for the winner of the t-shirt. For our next giveaway, maybe at the end of the month, we'll do one for a random booster or something like that, right? We'll decide. Depends, you know. Depends how much we have in stock. Speaking of random boosters, I also want to mention that our store today still has the 10% off discount. We try to do it almost every weekend. Just check out our store page. It's not on everything. It's on very specific items. We have a pre-order for Chain Kerbeus. We actually restocked, so keep in mind if there's 2 sets left, that means once it's gone, that's it. There's the full set with L gear plus a free first Uranus. There's the full set plus another full set and a free L gear. And then after there's the full set plus these gold single layers. And then after first Uranus, then after there's the full set, the triple booster plus a free first Uranus. There's Gatling. We restocked a lot on launchers, all that stuff, whatever. So check out our shop. It's an optional way to support the channel. Make sure you see what currency you have on there. And just to end off with, yeah, okay. Shodan Canadian, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Keep in mind we are a Canadian seller. So obviously it costs more to import. If we were in the US, it'd be a little bit different, but the prices are the way they are.
13% more.
Yeah, it's, you know.
It's Canada.
I still love Canada, so it is what it is. Alright. Just to end off with, I want to also mention that I'll leave a link in the description. We recently did a collab podcast with 4 Gaming and Crisis Crusher from the WBO. If you like long-form competitive talk and just general talk, you'll try to find a link. It is roughly 2 hours, 2 hours, 6 minutes, something like that. It was a very fun discussion that was had. And, yeah, I don't know, it's like good if maybe like you're doing work or something, you just want to listen or whatever. You know, granted it is long, but, you know, you can just listen to it in like sessions or whatever. It was a lot of fun to actually do it and to connect with the community. And I don't know if you can get it. Can you get it?
Yeah, it's
okay,
right
perfect. There you go. Hey, you see it there? 503, 22 likes. I want you to get that thing past 100 likes or something, right? 100 likes. And get it past 10 comments. Show them some support and love, and subscribe to their channel. All right. Back to us now. What you can expect later on this coming week. More videos talking about competitive whatever. I especially got this thing that I'm getting ready to do a video on. And nothing else really. No, never mind. Alright, look at this. We found Switch Strike. This is Turbo Valtryek V3. Crusher Doom Sizer, which this was a reprint. Dread Hades. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but this is probably for spare for later on. I also find it funny, actually, that they reprinted Doom Sizer, but not Kanox. Who asked for Doom Sizer?
No, there was a Kanox, a green one.
No, the original Kanox.
The blue and yellow.
The one with bearing, yeah. I don't know if you... How much was this?
The price is there, $14.99.
$14.99?
It's cheaper than what it was original. Original was $17.99.
Wow, that's a pretty good bargain. Wow, it's cheaper than Quad Drive. Quad Drive 2-packs. Or no, even...
Single pack.
Yeah, no.
Toys R Us is $21.99.
The starters? No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Switch Strike, everybody. Alright, that's where we're going to be ending off the video. I want to say thank you all for watching. Next week live stream, we'll try to set up maybe 5 p.m., 6 p.m. around that time, and we'll go for an hour. So thank you all for watching, and have an amazing day.